Welcome to Actions, Not Words, Our Voices, Our Paths. At Rosemont College, we are blessed with a mission and values rooted in the life and teachings of Cornelia Conley and exemplified by the Society of the Holy Child Jesus. Our Centennial Project team was honored to talk with 9 alumni about how their experience as part of Rosemont's joyful learning community supported them in finding their voice and shaped their chosen path in life. Please join me in listening to our conversation with Waynetta Faust, class of
My
2012.
name is Waynetta Faust. I graduated 2012, the double major in political science and philosophy. Currently, I am working in Philadelphia for the Registrar of Wills in Human Resources. After graduating Rosemont in 2012, I knew I wasn't ready to go directly into the workforce. I wanted to volunteer a bit, but also knew I had to support myself. So I enrolled in the AmeriCorps program, City Year. City Year is an education-based nonprofit that enables teenagers and young adults, and it gives them the opportunity to tutor and support middle schoolers and high schoolers throughout the country. I was assigned to Philadelphia, so I was actually in City Year for 2 years. My first year, I served as a core member, and I worked at a school in North Philadelphia supporting high school students in the academic areas of math, English, reading, science. Why Rosemont? To this day, I still get that question. I've graduated many years ago now, and I get that question a lot. And I would have to say it had to be the tour. I came for a tour, and I remember my parents and I were led around campus by a student ambassador, and it was a spring day. I remember it was a spring day, and I remember seeing people just walking the campus. I remember seeing there was a class outside on the lawn, just to know that everyone spoke to each other. I was so surprised to see that almost everyone knew everyone. As we walked by, the tour guide talked to people and mentioned them by name. It was just a family-like and inclusive experience, and I knew I wanted to be a part of that. For me, just being amongst a community of learners really helped me step outside my comfort zone, especially when deciding which courses to take. One thing led to another. So I remember taking an Arts in Africa course, and that essentially sparked my interest in the Western diaspora. Then coincidentally, an opportunity came about to tutor students in Africa through campus ministry. And so my course, Arts in Africa, served as a springboard for me to have this interest in Africa, and campus ministry provided the opportunity to travel to Tanzania to teach, to tutor students. So just having the one instance of the course that even starting off allowed me to travel to go and tutor high school students who were getting ready for their college entrance exams. So for me, it was the constant cycle of not only learning for myself, but also supporting others in their journey of learning. When I really started to embody that value of trust and reverence for dignity of each person, it would have to be when I began working with the homeless population in Philadelphia. I was working for an organization called Project Home, and here I got to work with individuals who were at one point in their life experiencing homelessness. I signed up to teach a early morning GED class for adults to help them break the cycle of poverty and homelessness within their family. And this also allowed me to support them to be better members of their community and to become broader members of society. I was student body president my junior and my senior year. And as student body president, I had to support and manage different voices, different student voices on campus. And at times it was a bit overwhelming because people have many different interests and different things that they want to see happen and change on campus. And at a point, everyone just assumed that was what student body and student government was. So one thing helped me that I learned from Rosemont was to bring everyone in and making sure that we all know the bottom line or understand what the common goal is. Philosophy, I would think, probably played a big role as well in regards to the idea of what social justice looks like and how that could be different based on people's backgrounds, people's academic upbringing. That played a big role as well. Living together, eating together, we would study together, and that helped us not only get to know one another, but it helped us learn a lot about each other. And from there, we were able to really become one. I would say the many service opportunities that were provided, and not just with campus ministry, a lot of the other departments offered service opportunities. That was a big part of what I was into at Rosemont. The opportunities to volunteer, that played a big role, most definitely as well. The extracurriculars, it just allowed us to really, well, for me, it allowed me to not only get to know other students, but to also be active and bring up issues that I wanted to and really take charge on campus.